Hello and happy Friday. It is March 24th. I am MJ and this is a general reading for the collective. And today I'm using my Guardian of the Night Tarot. This is my deck that's published by Hay House. It's also available on my website and also now available on my website. For those of you who've been asking, I've been really hesitant about putting this out there because of all of those scammers dropping into people's DMs. But on my website, and by the way, I will never, ever DM you. I will never DM you asking you if you'd like a reading. But if you would like one, there is an option on my website now for a 30-minute personal video recording, which I will send you a video kind of like what I'm doing here, but it will be special to you. And it will also be 30 minutes and it will use the crow spread. The only thing you need to do is pick the deck that you'd like me to use and select where you'd like me to focus on, whether it be, just a general reading or if it's a relationship or work, whatever you want me to focus on, just let me know. And then I'll create that video for you and send you a link. But all right, let's get into today's reading for the collective. And the first card I'm going to pull is the energy that's influencing us today. That's the energy that's impacting our mood, our decisions, how we relate with one another. Then we'll look at the situation. Then we'll call upon the uninvited house guest. And then we'll wrap it all up with some words of advice. Okay, so starting us off here today, we have, I love this, especially for a Friday. We have this energy of the Four of Swords. And you can see here this little hedgehog. This hedgehog is very deep under the log pile, under the bunch of snow here. It's taking a break. It's resting. It's saving up its energy, knowing that eventually it will have to come out and deal with life. But while it's in there, it's getting a lot of information. It's thinking about things. Things are becoming more clear because it's not being bombarded with all of the stuff going on the outside of that wood pile. It's able to listen to its inner voice. It's able to rest its body. It's able to heal its body. So when we have this energy today influencing us, we're going to feel a little bit more like, hey, I just want to stay in. It's a Friday night, but I really want to curl up on the couch. This is not a socializing sort of energy here. So if you do need to go out and socialize, you might have to kind of push this Four of Swords away for a little bit. If you have to go to like anything where you're required to go and socialize today, it might feel hard because you're going to want to be that person who just sits at the table in the back, and not want to deal with anyone. So this is a lovely energy if you can take time by yourself today, if you can remove yourself from a group, because you will get some information that will help you see a situation differently and perhaps more clearly. So let's see what we have here for the situation, and we'll see how that Four of Swords plays a role here. I want to be like that little hedgehog today. It's cold. Oh my God, it's so cold in Seattle. It's cold and rainy. What happened to spring? It's like, I want to curl up under the covers. All right. So the situation coming up here is, look what we have here. We have this King of Swords. So here comes a situation where we're going to encounter perhaps a situation where someone is going to hold us accountable. And this might come in handy if we have some clarity, because it will help us find the answers. Whoever this is, whatever the situation looks like here, it's not personal. It's not, it's not going to be, if they have to make a decision in any way, it's not going to be, emotions aren't going to come in. They're not going to weigh their decisions based on how much they like you or how much, they want to see you succeed. This is going to be just about the facts here. And know that whoever this is, however the situation plays out, they have your best interest at heart. They can see the long view, right? They want you to be successful, or they want to help you find that success. But at the same time, they're also there to treat you fairly and treat you with that respect. And I feel like, if you need to make an argument, or if you need to put yourself in front of somebody who's a decision maker of some sort, it will behoove you to take some time alone, because you'll get that clarity, you'll get this understanding, and you'll connect with your intuition, and you'll know what will be the best way to work with this energy of the King of Swords. It will help you also regain that strength, that inner strength that you'll need to keep your emotions in check. Because this isn't going to be about emotions. Whatever the situation is coming up here, you're really going to need to focus on the facts, because that's what this king wants. That's what the king wants to hear. The king doesn't want to hear how you feel about a situation. They want to hear what you can do, how you're going to proceed. You know, what steps are you going to take next? So let's see who's showing up here as the uninvited house guest. What external influence is coming in? Okay, so here comes somebody or some situation that is going to help you put your best foot forward. This is, you might have to be a little bit creative here. And again, this isn't about, you know, like playing on somebody's heartstrings, because that's not going to work. But you might need to be creative in your thinking and what you come up here with your solutions. This is a time for you to put your best foot forward and show the situation here that you have the talent, that you have the ability to think on your feet, that you have this ability to create and attract new opportunities. You know, this is the bowerbird, and I don't know, I'm sure I've told you guys before about this. The bowerbird is amazing in that it goes through the woods and it gathers up all of these shiny objects, broken glass, you know, the garbage that we humans dump, you know, basically, which is just kind of horrible, but they make art out of it. They're like the original outsiders here, or outside art creators. They come together here, or they bring the stuff together, and they put it in front of their nest, and they create this beautiful mosaic in front of their nest. And this is all about attracting a mate. They have a goal. Their goal is to attract a mate. And I was going to say something else that would have been just kind of just not as polite. But anyway, they have a goal, and they want to be the most attractive bird in the woods. And so they create this beautiful spread, and then they do this crazy dance on top of it. The whole point of this card, the whole point of me putting the bowerbird here is that you have to sometimes, when you have a goal, that when you know you want to attract and, you know, a new opportunity, a new possibility perhaps, you have to kind of think a little creatively. You have to look at your resources a little differently. It's not just a broken piece of glass to this bowerbird. It is something, it's an element that it can use to attract a mate. And so however this situation comes in, this energy that comes in, whether it be an opportunity for you to present yourself in a new way, it may come in as an opportunity for you to get in front of a decision maker. Somebody might come in and be like, hey, you know, here's your shot. You've got one opportunity. Do the best you can to attract success that you're desiring, because this decision maker is going to look at the whole story, the whole, you know, the big picture here, and they're going to make a decision based on that. All I'm saying with this, whoever this is, think outside the box, okay? Be prepared, just like the Page of Wands, be enthusiastic about what you want, right? Get out there, do the work. Show them that you'll be out there doing the work, that you're not just gonna sit back. Okay, so the overall advice here, we'll see what we have going on. Okay. We have the 10 of Wands here, and you can see this fish is climbing up the ladder, and you know, it's a salmon climbing up the fish ladder, and it is such a long, hard slog from start to finish. It's like a journey that when The salmon reaches the end if it fulfills its destiny, but to get there is just, it's overwhelming. And if you're ever here in Seattle, I highly recommend going to the locks where we have the fish ladder, and you can watch them going up the ladder. And it's amazing how much effort it takes for these poor fish to go from the Sound and to get into Lake Union and then finally off to Lake Washington. The whole message here is that this isn't going to be easy, basically. And you're going to ask yourself at some point, what the hell did I get myself into? However, if you can stick it through, if you can stick it out to the end, if you can be creative, perhaps, if you can, however this external influence comes in, it's going to bring with it this element of creativity and enthusiasm, an opportunity to perhaps attract something new. If you can stick it out, you're going to find that you too, like the salmon, will fulfill a destiny, that this is part of your purpose. It's just going to feel long and difficult right now. The best thing to do is lean into this energy of the Four of Swords. Get that information, because it's this whole journey here is going to be a whole lot easier when you have a sense of clarity, when you know what's going on and you feel well rested. It's harder to find success. It's so much harder to fight this ladder, to put in that extra work if you need to, if you're mentally and physically exhausted. So take some time if you can today. Take a break, relax, meditate if you can, get out into nature, get that download. It's going to have important information for you. The decision maker here, this King of Swords, again, is going to be fair. So they'll know that you're putting in the work. They know it's a tough slog that you've been working on here. I feel like if you can show the perseverance, if you can show that you're willing to put in the work, you're willing to do what it takes to be successful. If you're enthusiastic, you're not feeling down. If you're ready to face this challenge, that will win points with the King. So much love. Sometimes the best things in life aren't easy, right? But when we find the success there, oh my God, it feels so much better when it's harder. I know. And I'm speaking from experience here, the reward just is so much sweeter when you put in that extra work. So much love, peace, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.